Hi, Mahima here from Goas Now Academy. I hope you all are doing good. So today we will study the part 2 of a chapter number 2, acid and bases. So here today we will study about the pH scale, how it works, what are the different values in all acidic and basic nature. So how strong our acid or base solution are. So that only we can determine with the help of pH scale. Okay, we need pH scale for determining that particular thing. So let's go ahead. We know that how acid and the base indicator can be used to distinguish between an acid and base. We have studied the basic properties of acid and base. Okay, right? What actually it is, how it is converting the color, when it is converting the blue to red, red to blue, what actually it is, acid or base and all. So we have also learned in the previous section about the dilution and the decrease in concentration of H plus and OH minus. Okay, and for the H plus, for the I said OH for the basic, and can we quantitatively find out these ions present in the solution? Can we judge how strong given acid or the base is? Okay. So we can do this making a use of universal indicator, which is the mixture of a several indicator. The universal indicator show the different color of a different concentration of hydrogen ions in a solution. So firstly, a scale for the measuring hydrogen ion concentration in a solution is called pH scale. Again, I'm going to repeat this line. There is a scale or which is used to measure the hydrogen ion concentration in the solution, which is called pH scale. It has been developed. P in the pH stand for the potentesse in the German, meaning power. And on the pH scale, we can measure the pH generally from 0, which is very acidic, to 14, which is very alkaline. pH should be thought simplified to number which indicates the acidic or the basic nature of solution. Higher the hydronium ion, the concentration is lower, and the lower the pH value is. So a pH value of the neutral solution is always 7. Keep in mind, it is just between number 7. Value less than 7. Okay, this one is the pH scale representing the acidic in nature. Whatever you are getting between 0 to 7, it will be like acidic. And as the pH value increases, means whatever you are going to get in the between 7 to 14, it represented as it increased the OH minus ion, and the concentration of in the solution that is increases the strength of alkali. Generally, the paper premagnated and with a universal indicator and is used to measuring the pH. So this is all about the pH, how we can represent it. Our scale is there from 0 to 7. Acidic nature, it's simply increasing from here. And from 7 to 14, basic nature is increasing, and the 7 is the neutral part. And increase in H plus ion, and it is decrease in H plus ion concentration. Okay, this is particularly for the H1, this is particularly for the OH minus, for the basic thing, for the acidic thing. So variation of a pH scale with a change of concentration, H plus for the aqueous and the OH minus for the aqueous solution. So this is all about the pH scale. Different things are having different pH scale. Okay, color of pH paper, approximate pH value, saliva before meal, saliva after meal, lemon juice, colorless, aerated drinking, carrot juice, coffee, tomato juice, tap water, well, 1 m of NaOH, HCl, all are having a different pH values and all. Okay, so pH of some common substance shown in the pH paper color, which are only a rough guide, not the exact, but yes. So see, one which is a gastric juice or about 1.2, 2 which is the lemon juice or which is like nearly 2.2, 7 pure blood. Pure blood pH value is 7, keep in mind, which is like almost 7.4. 10 milk of magnesia, which is like 10, the value is 10 exact only. The 14 sodium hydroxide solution, 14, okay, is about 14 only. Now, pH of the some common substance shown on the pH paper colors are only the rough guide. So, the strength of the acid and the bases depend on the number of H plus ions and the OH minus ion is produced respectively. So, if we take a hydraulic acid, not hydraulic, it's hydrochloric acid and the acidic acid, the same concentration, say 1 molar. Okay, then these product different amount of hydrogen ion. Acid that give rise to the more H plus ion said to be the strong acid. H plus means totally the acidic thing. So it will be strong acid, and the acid that give less H plus ion are said to be the weak acid. Okay, so this will be the less weak acid and the strong acid. Now, importance of pH in our everyday life. So, are the plants and the animals are the pH sensitive? Our body works within pH range 7 to 7.8. Living organisms can survive only in the narrow range of pH change. When the pH of the rainwater is less than 5.6, it is called acidic rain. And when the acid rain flow in the rivers, it lowers to the pH of the river water. The survival of aquatic life in a such river becomes difficult. Also, acid in the other planets. So, the atmosphere of the Venus is made up of the thick white yellowish cloud, which is sulfuric acid. So, this is about the acid rain out. Now, what is the pH of the soil in your backyard? So, the plant require a specific pH range for a healthy grow. Okay, right. It depends on the soil and the soil quality and all. So, to find out the pH required for the healthy growth of the plant, you can collect the soil from the various places and check the pH in the manner described below in the activity. Okay, this activity will see. Also, you can note down that which plant are growing in the region from which you have collected the soil. So, firstly, the activity is put the 2 gram of the soil in the test tube and add a 5 ml water to it. Now just shake the content of the test tube, filter the content and collect the filtrate in the test tube. Also check the pH of the filtrate with the help of universal indicator. And what can you conclude about the ideal soil? You will get it from there. Now the pH in our digestive system. So it is very interesting to note that our stomach produces a hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of a food without harming the stomach. During digestion, the stomach produces too much acid. Okay, and this causes a pain and irritation as well. To get rid of this pain, people uses bases called antacid, and on the such remedy must have been suggested by you. And at the end of beginning this chapter, the antacid neutralize excess acid, magnesium hydromagne, milk of magnesium, the milk of this is used for this purpose. So this is the pH for our digestive system. Now the pH is the cause of tooth decay. Tooth decay start when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. So the tooth decay enable and made up to the calcium hydropathetic of a crystalline form a solution and a phosphate in the hardest substance in the body. So it does not dissolve in the water but corroded when the pH in the mouth below 5.5. So the bacteria present in the mouth produces the acid by the degradation of the sugar and as food particles remaining to the mouth after eating. So the best way to prevent this clean of the mouth and after eating food, using toothpaste which are the generally basic for the cleaning and the teeth neutralize the excess acid and prevent the tooth decay as well. Now, the self-defense by the animals and the plant through the chemical warfare. Have you ever been stung by the honeybee? Bee sting leaves an acid which causes a pain and irritation and uses a mild base like a baking soda in the stung area given relief. So stinging here in the nettle leaves inject the methanic acid causing the burning pain. Now, nature provide a neutralization option. Nettle is the herbaceous plant which grow in the wild and it leaves with the stinging hair which cause the painful sting when touched and accidentally. This is due to the methanic acid and secreted by them. A traditional remedy in the rubbing area of the leaf of dog plant when the often grow beside the nettle in the wild. Can you guess the nature of the dog plant? So the next you know what the look out for accidentally and touch the nettle plant while trekking. Are you sure that the effective traditional remedies for the such sting? So for the natural remedy, it is for the sting part and all, but we are not sure and confident in it. Now, uh, here the sum of the naturally occurring acid, natural source acid, natural source and its acid. What kind of acid? Whether it is acidic, whether it is citric, whether it is tartaric, whether it is oxalic and all. So vinegar, it's a acidic acid. Orange, it is a citric acid. Tamarind, it is a tartaric acid. Tomato, it is oxalic acid. You can learn this table. Sour milk or curd, it's a acidic. Lemon, it's a citric. And tea string, it's a methonic acid. And also this nettle sting, it is a methonic acid. Okay. Now, more about the salt. What salt is and all. Firstly, the previous in the previous section we have seen that the salt during the various reaction. Let us understand about the preparation property and the uses. So, the family of a salt. Okay. All right. The chemical formula of the salt given below: potassium sulfate, sodium sulfate, calcium, magnesium, copper, and sodium chloride, sodium nitrate, and the sodium carbonate, and the ammonium chloride. Identify the acid and the basic from which the above salt may obtain. Salt having same positive or the negative radicals and said to be the belong a family. For example, NaCl, Na2SO4 belong to the same family of the sodium salt. Similarly, NaCl, KCl belong to the family of the chloride salt. How many families are identified? You'll have to find it out with this activity. Now, the pH of salt. Collect the following salt sample: sodium chloride, potassium nitrate, aluminum chloride, and all, and zinc sulfate, copper sulfate, sodium acetate, sodium carbonate, and hydrogen carbonate. Now check the solubility. Check the solubility in the water and use use the litmus pH and the pH paper. So, which of the following are acidic, basic, and neutral nature? You can identify it. Identify the acid in the base of the form of salt, and you'll have to report the observation here in this table. So, salt of a strong acid and a strong base neutral with a pH value 7. On the other hand, salt of a strong acid and the weak base are acidic, pH less than the 7, and those are the strong base and the weak acid pH value is more than 7. So, this is all about the pH of salt. Now, chemical and the chemicals from the common salt. By now, you have learned that the salt formed by the combination of hydrochloric acid and the sodium hydroxide. Sodium is called sodium chloride. Okay. So this is the salt that you have used in the food, and you must also present in the above activity. It's a neutral salt. So seawater contains many salt. We know that seawater is totally salty in nature. So it contains many salt dissolved in it. Sodium chloride is separated from these salt and deposited in the solid state and also found in the several part of the world, and these large crystals are often round due to the impurities. So this is called rock salt, and also bed of the rock salt were formed when the scene of biogene as ages and dried out. Rock salt is mined coals like a coal only, and you must have heard about the Mahatma Gandhi Dandi March, and you must seen the sodium chloride and was an important symbol in our struggle for the freedom. So, common salt, raw material for the chemical. A common salt is salt that's formed by the important raw material for the various material daily use, and such as sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder, many more. So let us see how one substance is used for making all the different substances. So firstly, the sodium hydroxide. When the electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of the sodium chloride, which is called brine, it decomposes to form a sodium hydroxide, and the process is called a chlor-alkali process. Because of the product formed in the chlorine and alkali sodium hydroxide, so the equation will be 2NaCl, sodium chloride, aqueous in nature, 2H2O liquid, and 2NOH, Cl2NH2. So chlorine gas is given off to the anode and hydrogen gas of cathode. Experimentally, actually, it has shown. And three of the product are produced in the process which are useful, and figured this is showing representing C2 electrodes are there. This anode and then cathode from one Cl is releasing, H2 is releasing, and here the brine containing the NOH, and here only the brine. Water treatment, swimming pools, PVC or disinfect, CFC, pesticide. Here the fuel, margarine, ammonia, fertilizer and all. So the Cl minus OH, Na plus and H, and the chlorine and H2 gas are releasing. So the bleaching powder, you have already come to know that the chlorine is produced due to the electrolysis of aqueous solution or the sodium chloride brine, and this chlorine gas is used for the manufacture of a bleaching powder, and the bleaching powder is produced by action of a chlorine or a dry stake lime. So CaOH2, and bleaching powder is represented as a CaClO2. So through the actual composition is a quite complex. So with the equation will be like 2CaOH2, 2Cl2 and CaClOH2 plus CaCl2 then 2H2. This is the equation for the bleaching powder. Now the bleaching powder and its uses. So for the bleaching cotton and the linen in the textile industry for bleaching wood pulp is is a paper prop factories, and for bleaching is washed clothes, dirt and laundry, and as an oxidizing agent many chemical industries, and to make the drinking water free from the germs we can use the bleaching powder. Now let's move ahead with the baking soda process. These all are the important processes. Separately maybe you will get as a question to explain the bleaching powder process, to explain the baking soda process, like this. Okay, so separately you will have to study with the respect to their uses and all. So the baking soda is commonly used in the kitchen for making a tasty crispy pakora etc, but sometimes it is added to the fast cooking. The chemical name is compound and sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. It is produced using the sodium chloride. So equation will be like NaCl, H2O, CO2 and an H3. Okay, and here ammonia and all. So we will just get got the word product as an ammonium chloride, which is NH4Cl, NH, and then 4 here we take this NaH, and then 4 Cl plus NaH CO3. So this is about the baking soda process. Did you check the pH of the hydrogen carbonate? So can you correlate why it is to be neutralized or acid, and it is mild, narrow, corrosive, basic salt. And this following reaction take place when it is heated during the cooking. So C2NaHCO3 is being heated and we are getting Na2CO3 H2O CO2, which is sodium carbonate. So sodium hydrogen carbonate has got a various uses of the in the household. Uses of baking soda for making a baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate and the mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. When the baking soda is heated or mixed in the water, the following reaction takes places. Okay, so like see NaHCO3 plus H plus, here we are getting CO2H2O and the sodium salt of acid. So this is all about the baking soda and its uses. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is also an ingredient antacid. Being alkaline, it neutralizes the excess acid in the stomach and provide the relief. It is used to in a soda, acidic, fire and extinguisher. Now let's move ahead with the washing soda. So another chemical that can be obtained from the sodium chloride is Na2CO3 10H2O. This is the formula of washing soda. Just keep in mind Na2CO3 10H2O. You have seen that the sodium carbonate and contain a heating soda recrystallization, and the sodium carbonate give washing soda, and it is the basic salt. Sodium carbonate along with the water it's heating, and it is giving the final product as an washing soda. Now when what does the 10H2 and this signify? Does it make Na2CA3? Will address next section. And also sodium carbonate and the sodium hydrogen carbonate are useful chemical industry and the industrial processes as well. So the uses of the washing soda will be like sodium carbonate washing soda is used in the glass, soap and the paper industry. It is used in manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. Sodium carbonate can be used as an cleaning agent for the domestic purpose, and it is used for removing the permanent hardness of the water as well. Now, are the crystal of the salt really dry? So firstly, for this we'll have to do one activity which is like heat of a crystal at the copper sulfate in the dry boiling tube. And what is the color of the sulfate after the heating? Do you ever notice the droplet of the boiling tube? Where have these common from? Add 2-3 drops of the water on the sample and the copper sulfate often again after the heating. What do you observe? That you'll have to find out and write it down with the activity. Okay, so the copper sulfate crystal, which seem to be a dry or a water crystallization, when we heat the crystal, this water removed and salt turns the bite. So if the moisture, the crystal again with the water, you will find out that the blue color of the crystal reappears. Okay. So water of the crystalline is fixed with the number of water molecules present in the one formula unit of salt. 5 water molecules are present in the one formula copper salt, and chemical formula of the hydrated CuSO4 5H2. Now we'll have to keep the answer the following question and whether the molecule Na2CO3 10H2 is wet or not. So on the other salt, which forces the water crystallization is in gypsum and which is CaSO4 2H2O, and in the two water molecule crystallization, it has a chemical formula for CaSO4 2H2O. This is the chemical formula for the gypsum, CaSO4 2H2O. Now plaster of Paris. Here, on heating the gypsum at the 373 Kelvin, it loses the water molecule and becomes the calcium hemihydrate, which is CaSO4 half H2O. Okay, so this is called a plaster of Paris. This is something like an important topic, I can say. And also, the Paris, the substance which doctors use the plaster for supporting the fracture in the right position. The plaster of Paris is white water on mixing with water, and it changes in the gypsum. So CaSO4 and half H2O, or plus 1 by after H2O and CaSO4 and then 2H2O. So plaster of Paris, and we are getting gypsum over here. Note that the half of the water molecule is shown to be attested at the water crystallization, and how we can get the water of molecule. So it is written in the form of big formula only. Okay, unit of CaSO4 and share one molecule the water. Plaster of Paris is used to making the toy material for decoration and also for making the surfaces smooth. So this is all about the plaster of Paris and gypsum. This equation is very important. Just keep in mind. Okay. Now let's move ahead with the questions. First question is, what is the common name of compound CaCl2? So the common name of the compound CaClO2 is bleaching powder. Okay. Bleaching powder is the common name. Second is, name the substance which of the treatment with the chloride yields bleaching powder. So the substance with the treatment chlorine in bleaching powder will be the dry slaked lime. The chemical formula will be CaOH whole twice. Name the sodium compound which is used for the softening a hard water. So sodium compound used for the softening hard water is a sodium carbonate, which is Na2CO3, and commonly which is called as washing soda. Also, the fourth one is the heating. What will happen to the sodium hydrogen is heated? Give the equation and then reaction involved. So the reaction equation will be 2NaHCO3 and Na2. It will give the product Na2CO3, H2 and CO2. Write the equation to show the reaction of the plaster of Paris. So this is the equation which we have studied. This is the equation which is showing the reaction between the plaster of Paris and water. No, it's not. It's for the gypsum. Plaster of Paris and water reaction is not given. Okay, no problem. I will just explain it. CaSO4 half H2O plus 3H2O. Then will get CaSO4 and then 2H2O. This will be the equation for the plaster of Paris or POP, we can say. Now, what we have learned in this chapter is, so acid and the base indicators and the are the dyes of the mixture in which are used to indicate the presence of acid and base. Acidic nature of a substance is due to the formation of H plus, which is aqueous in nature in the solution, and also the formation of OH minus and the ions is a solution responsible for the basic nature of a substance. Now, when the acid react with the metal, hydrogen gas is also involved in the corresponding salt is formed. When the base of the salt metal, along with the evolution of the hydrogen gas, salt of gas form, which has a negative ion, composed of the metal and the oxygen. So, when the acid reacts with a metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, it gives the corresponding salt, carbon dioxide gas and water. So, this is about the reactions, I can say. Also, acidic and the basic solution in the water conduct electricity, and because they produces the hydrogen and the hydroxide ions respectively. And also, the strength of an acid or alkali can be tested by the using scale or pH scale, which is like between 0 to 14, and which gives the measure of hydrogen ion concentration in the solution. A neutral solution of a pH is exactly 7. 7 is in the neutral state, while an acidic solution pH less than 7 will be the acidic one, and more than 7 will be the basic one of the pH scale, and in the 7 it will be the neutral in nature. Living beings carry out their metabolic activity within the optimal pH range, and also mixing the concentrated acid or the bases with the water highly exothermic process. Acid and the base neutralize each other to form the corresponding salt and water. Water of a crystallization is the fixed number of water molecule present in one formula. Salt have a various uses of the everyday in the life industries we have studied. So these are the points to remember. So here we have completed the part 2 for the chapter 2, but still you have any doubts or you want a teacher to guide you personally. So please join our one-to-one live tutoring at Guasna Academy. We will help you to learn every concept with the ease. Thanks for watching. Just stay tuned for the chapter number 3.